Evening everyone, how are we doing tonight? Hope we're all well. Welcome along. So welcome along, Dal, and to all the lurkers out there.
Microphone activated.
Just bring you four back
Sound
in.
resumed.
I'm guessing Dal is stuffing his face, is he?
Yeah.
So let's get straight back onto Knuston.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I know you'd long for me to say it. Every time.
Oh dear.
Eventually
Yeah.
you're going to catch me out.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, we've got a lot of weeds to spray tonight on here. And I'm going to use a bigger sprayer. A much bigger sprayer. As we have this machine leased. So we'll off-lease the spreader body and lease the sprayer body for it. It shouldn't take too long to get around these fields then. Not the speed this thing can work at. So lots of weeds everywhere. Which hopefully shouldn't take too long to deal with on here.
Right, be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Means you've got to do all the trolling for 3 people now, Milton.
Yeah.
So we'll pick the sprayer body up for this and then fill up back at the yard rather than buy the herbicide down here. If you've not witnessed this thing spraying yet, you'll know exactly why I want to use it for doing the weeds. That bit off. Return that. And find the sprayer body. And lease that. For something different to use. Probably just give this a quick hose down at the yard as well. You certainly wouldn't see many set up like this in the UK. At 36 metres, it's not going to take very long to spray the fields compared to our 24 metre. Doesn't spray at 67k though, luckily. Get around the fields in half the time it would have taken us. There's a few issues with the sprayer body. As you can see, the hoses in front of the windscreen there aren't sort of joining up. A minor glitch there. Got filled up with herbicide because it's free here. Turn that down to 100 litres a hectare. And just give it a quick wash. Shame we've got to have the door up to wash it, but that's the way it goes on there. A bit cleaner.
Chat is quiet tonight.
Yeah, it is. Just want to have notifications gone out. Just out of interest.
Wait. Yes, 9 minutes ago.
Okay. It's just Thursday night syndrome on YouTube then. Last Thursday was quiet as well. Okay. Down there. Spraying at 30k seems, or 29k seems a lot better than spraying at 12 or 10 or 12k somehow. You got these many fields to get round. So this is basically testing the new PC out, seeing how it behaves tonight. Those who are in GD stream will heard me say I've done a test stream to make sure it all worked okay, just in case, because I don't trust anything when I get it back from a shop until I've actually tried it. And they were fairly safe for this one. Hey Nathan, how are we doing? Small misbit there again for the fertiliser spreader. Don't worry too much about them little misbits. All good here, thanks. How's yourself? Apart from fed up for obvious reasons, I'd imagine. That's good then. I think we scared everyone off tonight. Ah, that's good then, Nathan. Hopefully it goes through this time. If it doesn't, I can't imagine what they'll find. Must have surely got everything sorted on there this time.
I think I know why. It is too quiet.
What is that?
European League.
Ah, right. Kicking a bag of wind about, are they?
Yes.
Right, I see.
There is some English teams, some Portuguese team, and other teams playing.
Right. Good point, Nathan. Sure, they've got to pass it sooner or later, though. We'd like to think so, anyway. There's a lot of people waiting for it now.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
You won't be disappointed, Milton, that's for certain. Don't think I'd want to use this sprayer on Meadowgrove though somehow. Don't think I'd even fit down the middle of some of the fields. Once up the middle it'd be done, you'd have to hold the booms over the hedges. No one saw that pole there.
What pole?
Exactly. True, Nathan. Very true. At least it's manoeuvrable, so we know how to get around easily. I think it's a bit out of my price range on the old video series, though. Costs more than the Fields. Wouldn't even be halfway across this field yet with the other sprayer. Plus GD'd been moaning at me for having the row crop wheels on it again. I don't think I will, Nathan. You got some of the comments I've had, people are looking forward to it. You've done a really good job of that map. The only people who aren't going to want to play it are the ones who want big fields, really.
For what I've seen until now, it is a good map. Small fields, that's what I like it.
Yeah. The fields you can get the work done yourself in short period. Unlike the ones on this map. This map is not really what I would call suitable for a video series. Not if you didn't want to do time lapses anyway.
And a lot of fields to do contract work, that's a plus.
Oh yeah. Well, that sounds good, Nathan. Is that the one you've been putting pictures up of? I imagine that's a nice feeling when you made the models yourself as well and put them on there. One down. I don't trust the helper with this sprayer. Funnily enough. Probably end up in the middle of train tracks with these booms.
Or diesel can disappear.
Yeah, that one as well, because I can't remember which version this one is. I think it's the sorted one. Yeah, best map to try on, Nathan. Try on your own one first. See what it looks like. As long as you're not going to start moving yards around and changing everything on the base of the map. Not that you've ever done that on a map before. Evening, Farm and Company, how are we doing? I'm good, thanks. Definitely quicker than 24 metre. So I don't think we need to do the field we were drilling last night, which I finished after the stream. Ran out of fertiliser just so I finished the last little corner on there. So the drill has gone back. Yeah, this is a nice mod, this one. I've liked it since I first found it. The latest version is just better still. The 5-wheel muck spreader in it. We don't actually own this one on there, it's leased just to do this in the lime spreading we've done a couple of streams back. Because of the speed it can work at more than anything. Get round all these so we can return and stop paying the lease payments on it. So one small field and one big field left to spray. Yeah, it's nice and quick. Should be going a bit quicker, but that needs a bit of a service. I'm starting to slow down due to that. I know it's not worn much, but it has slowed down to what it should be doing. There you go. Should be doing around 29k. I think we're on about version 3 of it now. Done a mod review on one of the early versions. There's a few issues with it, like around that diesel when you turn the slurry tanker off. They've all been sorted now. Pleased to hear it. So there's several other attachments for this in the pack. Got a muck spreader, lime spreader, slurry tanker and injector, this sprayer, and a 5-wheel version of this as well.
And I think it has an overloader, grain overloader. Or
Dump trailer, yeah, there is a trailer body in there as well. Unless he's changed it again. He put something else in it. Which is entirely possible because he does keep updating this. I've missed it. So I haven't actually checked his Facebook page for a few days. So this is available on certain mod sites, but I'd recommend going to his own Facebook page and getting it. Some of the ones on the mod sites haven't had the updates done to them. Which is Carl's Farms. Yeah, that's quite a nice map, this one. No livestock on it. All arable. Which suits me fine. The pools are collision free, which is useful.
Very useful.
Yeah, not wholly realistic, but useful. I haven't tried Courseplay on here to know if that works.
Try it.
No, I've got enough grey hairs now. So I haven't even got it. After hearing how you and Dal have complained about it a time or two.
Yeah, my problem I have it ready not to pay the employees, and it pays the employees. That's my problem.
That's because you're a terrible employer. Tight. You don't like paying people.
It's a family farm.
Only on PC, I'm afraid, Farmer Company. Hey Farmer Jane, how are we doing tonight? Yeah, well, this would be a nice map on console. I'm afraid it is PC only. I don't think there's any plans whatsoever trying to get on console. given where it's released. I don't think we need to do this field. There's no weeds on there by the looks of it. They haven't grown on here yet. That's okay, Home Jane. That's got the fields looking a bit better. Still waiting for the price to rise on things on here so we can sell all that barley we've got. Because when we buy the beet halves, let's go about clean the bank account out. Be nothing left. You're not far off needing to buy that for that first field now. Certainly am. It seems to be going well. Thankfully. I have found one little error with it, which made me smile. So I was trying to get the DVD drive to open on here, and the guys forgot to connect the lead to it, so I have to sort that one out myself. Everything else is fine, but it's just forgot to put a power lead to the DVD drive. It's connected the SATA lead but not the power lead. I picked up on it because I took the top cover off to let the fans get a bit of air, and saw the lead line on top of it still through the grill. Minor detail. I'm more than happy with it so far. I can easily connect that myself.
I don't have any drives.
I wasn't gonna get one, but I've got FS19 on disc.
Okay.
And on Giants Download. The Giants Download one was playing up on the last PC. That's why I had the disc version as well. So I didn't want to risk it in case it didn't play ball again. Plus it gives me a little bit more freedom with other things. If I need to use it for sorting out any videos for work while on DVD, I can.
Yeah, you can.
Because in his words, when he built this PC today, he said it's an absolutely fantastic machine with the parts I found for it.
The guy that made my PC, he asked me if I wanted a DVD drive. I told him no, I want a floppy disk drive.
That must have made him sort of cough a bit.
Yes.
Especially if you said 5.5 inch one.
He was a young guy, but he still remember what floppy disks was.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Farm and Company. Catch you another time.
What are we talking about? Floppy what?
Discs, GD.
Okay.
Trust you both to come back when that's being talked about.
Well, I just heard. No, it's fine.
You just heard
Anyway.
the word floppy and wondered what was going on, didn't you?
Well, yeah, that's not all I heard, but
You misheard the word disc, didn't you?
no, I didn't. I heard 5.5 inches and
Floppy.
and floppy, and I wonder what the hell was going on. I thought, what have I come into?
Yeah,
But
I think
anyway.
we'll leave that subject.
I didn't want to mention it, but you made me say it out loud in front of people and everything. So, anyway, evening.
Again.
Oh,
You can
dear.
bet if there's something decidedly borderline being discussed, either one of you two or both of you will turn up. Or something what could be taken as decidedly borderline.
I come back, I didn't say anything.
I came back and did. Oh dear.
Oops.
Ah, too many capital letters.
Yes. Looks like Nightbot's on one tonight. Beware.
Nightbot's got a severe problem.
Oh yes.
Been talking to Moobot, told you.
Yeah.
Nightbot's got the attitude problem. Moobot is just mean.
Yeah. There's a definite attitude problem there.
Exactly, Farmer Jane. You'd never catch me thinking like that.
Oh, you're lucky as PG.
Hi Nathan.
God dear.
Very lucky.
Hey Nathan. It needed capital letters. Wow. I can't even mishear stuff no more. You know, it's against policy rules and stuff. Oh. The thing is, right, none of you lot get to hear the real Gav. I have.
I don't think you got much room to talk there.
Yeah, alright, but yeah, just yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet and innocent you ain't, dude.
Never said it was. It was hinted at, but not actually said.
Oh yeah, yeah, with the sarcastic voice. Well, you'd never hear me talking like that. Yeah, right.
The PG rules are best not broken in this stream, Farmer Jane. But I think they came decidedly close in yours earlier, GD.
I actually broke the rules last night in mine.
Yeah, I know you did. It's what you nearly said earlier this afternoon, I think, with the broken big stall.
Yeah, yeah. Oh god, yeah, absolutely. It is difficult, you know. I mean, because you do when you get wrapped up in a game, and then all of a sudden you just want to rage, and it is difficult just to keep it PG sometimes.
Yeah, there's a time or two I nearly forgot my mic is turned on when you're streaming, when something hasn't quite gone right.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good.
The thing is, what was I? I was streaming. It might have been the forest. I've had VF go non-PG in 2 of my live streams. The most PG person on the planet in his live streams, and I've had him go non-PG twice.
Yeah, he did.
That was before I was on the scene as well, because I'd love to have heard that.
Yeah. Well, the good thing was it was late night streams.
Yeah.
I think he went really PG in the forest, and that was like 3 o'clock in the morning. We were streaming at that. Something ridiculous. Did like a 6-hour stream or something. That was crazy.
Right, that's that one done. Gotta find if there's any contract jobs to do, because all our work is caught up with on the farm now. Lease and the sprayer sort of speeded things up a bit. He's doing it again, GD.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
He need taken down a peg or two.
I don't think them beet are ready to harvest yet. I think they're ready at the same time the oilseed rape is up here. Hi Rory, how are you doing?
Well, it's Rory the Country Game. Hey Rory, how we doing, bud?
See if we can find a contract job now. Probably be combine, I imagine. So at least I've got a machine with wide tyres on for you tonight, GD.
As long as that poor
You mean
MB
that
track.
poor MB track?
Yeah, as long as that has not got them horrible
No.
paper thin tyres on it.
No. Maybe.
Hmm?
Might have.
You know, I'm just gonna. Oh, I'm gonna turn it off. Can't watch anymore.
Right, let's see if we got any. Now, how come the first harvesting contract what comes up is potatoes?
Because it's you.
It's also worth £40,000. Beet harvesting, I think we'll leave alone.
A lot of potatoes.
Yeah. Looks like we've got a choice of harvesting, 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 or harvesting. All the contracts are harvesting ones. There isn't a single other contract in here.
I'd probably go for a harvesting one.
Yeah, I think I might have to.
One with an Ultra, please.
There
Yeah,
is a
got-
train line on here.
Definitely got to be a Ultra.
Yeah, Ultra.
I
Yeah,
was probably going to try and use our own machinery though, that's the thing. Definitely not doing the field 23 sugar beet. That's a big field. 22 is a big field of potatoes. I don't think that I could tolerate that with one harvester. Look at the size of that field. It's not that different in size to some of our bigger ones. Field 9 is right beside our yard. Sunflowers, 21 hectares. That's a big field. Get the feeling that the crops aren't going to move on till we do some contract work and somehow. Field 11. That's a nice small one. Let's do field 11. This way we find out that there's a fault with them. We got a fast track on smallish wheels. And one of those trailers that can stay where it is, that trailer. I ain't touching that. So as it's contract, I'll go tab down and get the combine rather than walk down. See if we can hook our trailer onto this or vice versa as well. Show which one is bigger. At least they fixed the fast track now. So we've got glass in all the windows. I was kind of hoping there'd be a different contractor harvesting, but I think we're out of luck there. We can get to that field this way. Yeah. I've used this combine for a little while. Probably make use of our tractor trailer, I should think, to help with this. So I had a feeling that didn't like that trailer very much. Consider it's 1 o'clock, the church bells are ringing a lot. Could ring 13 times. Get to the field, find the head has fallen off. Don't know, no one would find that funny. Looks like Pretzel have been updating songs again. No funny pictures with this one though. we still have a header at the moment. I could almost detect the sarcasm in that comment. I could sense it from here. Are you all streamed out today then, GD?
Not sure, to be honest. I'm just seeing how my headache is.
Yeah.
So I might go and do some Sims a bit later. Don't know.
You just can't stay away from it.
Got to see if he can get his staircase to disappear again.
And if I do, I can make it reappear again because I know what I'm doing now. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. My headache feels. I've had some tablets and down some water and stuff, so we'll see how it is. I can't guarantee anything, but Minnie's already in bed. This is the problem.
Oh dear. Yep, I had that problem before getting this header off that trailer. It's not supposed to be that way up. This header and that trailer just don't mix. You can acting all innocent, Farmer Jane. Definitely says custom textures on the maze on here.
That trailer has always been a problem. That's a problem in 17 as well.
Yeah, that doesn't like these headers, does it?
In 17 I never liked any header.
True. You got that old problem back. Where the custom crop textures change the in-game ones as it goes in the header. I like how you say when it all goes like that, Farmer Jane, and not if.
What's that? That'd be fine.
Some people just have no confidence in you, do they?
Some people have too much.
Well, we have lots of confidence in you. But it's usually that you're actually going to break something, not get away without breaking anything.
Yeah.
I imagine that where you are is a bit quiet in the mornings at the moment with the kids on holiday. GD?
Sorry, miles away. I'm trying to do something. Go on, what was that again?
I imagine that's a bit quiet where you are. Try to get through in the mornings at the moment, isn't it? With the kids on holiday.
Yeah, I haven't left the house much this week, to be honest. But where I'm living at the moment, we've had a lot of roadworks.
Oh joy.
And I mean a lot of roadworks. And everyone's all up in arms about it. You know, they shut a road off right for resurfacing. Needed doing. Completely needed resurfacing and needed to be shut. Now, it just so happens that the diversion that they set out was I forget if it was 34 or 44 miles.
Whoops.
Right. Now they had to do it because this is a main trunk road.
Yeah.
So they have to divert lorries around a road which is suitable for
Yeah,
them.
a road of similar category.
Yeah. Now, Facebook went berserk. I'm
Yeah.
not travelling 45 miles round to get to the shops. And I'm thinking, how stupid have you got to be to think that you actually have to follow them diversion signs? When you know your way around the towns and villages, you don't have to follow the actual signs. You
Nope.
don't have to do 44 miles. You know, but everyone was all going, oh, I'm not doing it. You don't have to. You know, it's just... Oh. But
Just
yeah,
gives you a little idea what people are like these days, though.
that's the mentality of people, mate,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. But yeah. But yeah, so we've had a lot of roadworks. So, and at the moment, it's lovely to be able to get about.
Yeah. Well, the other option is 47 and 140. And there's that little particular bit of that between Norwich and a certain other place which is not very good.
You don't want to go down there.
No, I don't.
You do not want to hit that. Well, at that time in the morning you'll be okay. Coming home you might not be quite so lovely.
No, I've only ever gone that way once, first thing in the morning.
But yeah, you don't. Yeah, you definitely don't want to go that way.
No.
That would be. Oh, that would be a ragey gaff.
Oh yes. That's why the inside microphone is turned off on my dash cam.
Wow. Oh yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah, there's no sound to my dash cam.
But yeah, but if they were videoing it, if they were videoing your face, I bet if people could lip read, they'd be go, oh no.
If someone could lip read this afternoon, they'd have learnt some new words. I had a young teenage girl jogging. There's a pedestrian crossing not far from where I live. You'd think as you jogged up a pedestrian crossing you'd stop and check there's no cars coming at 30 miles an hour.
Don't even get me started on that.
No, she jogged straight in front of me and I had to slam on the brakes. And then she glared at me as if I was in the wrong.
BG.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with people that feel like zebra crossings gives them the right to just automatically walk into the road.
Well, she didn't walk, she ran.
Either way, running, walking, crawling, walking on your hands and knees, on your hands, doing the handstand. I don't care what it is. It doesn't give you the right. You should still stop at the side of the road and make sure there's nothing coming. You can't. But if you hit somebody on a pedestrian crossing, I think you are almost automatically in the wrong as a driver.
Yeah, I think my dash cam would say otherwise with that one today.
Yeah.
But you've seen the size of my truck.
I wouldn't mess with it.
No. Double cab pickup the 15, 16-year-old girl. Yeah, you can guess what would happen.
Yeah. But it's people don't have common sense nowadays. That's the problem.
Funnily enough, Farmer Jane, that's what I thought, but I couldn't see any wires dangling down. She did have a phone on her arm, though. The last one who walked out in front of me in the road was on the phone, and also a blonde teenage girl. Something about the lack of common sense in general these days, not just with people and diversion routes.
The thing is, when I was a teenager, I felt like I was invincible, and I think I still think that's the thing now for the younger generation.
Yeah.
I think you do feel invincible. you know, and sort of do what I want when I want, you know. I've been there and done that, but when you've lived through it, that's when you can turn around and go, no.
And when we look back at some of the things we've done when we thought we were invincible.
Exactly. I don't, honest to God, I do not know how I am still alive. I really don't. And that's the gospel truth. It's some of the things I've done is just mind-blowingly stupid.
And you'll live to tell the tale, so it's not the end of the world.
Nope. Luckily.
How much we're going to earn out of doing this job, but that's got to help towards our Beat Harvester fund. Evening without. Certainly do, Farmer Jane.
Yes. Yes and yes. Mind you, I don't think when I was growing up, I don't think the parents have the worries there is today.
No, I think I'll agree with you on that one.
You know, I think there was a lot going on that nobody knew about back then, but now there's a lot going on that everyone knows about.
Yeah.
So I don't think the parents had the worries back then for us, what we do now for our kids. So
I think what we were saying the other week, we're sort of the last generation who grew up without mobile phones, aren't we?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, literally, long gone are the days. I had to go round, I had to bike to my friend's house, go and see if they were going to come out to play.
Same.
You know? It's just...
In our case, it was bike 2 miles down the road to the friend's house to see if they were there.
Yeah, I know, and if they weren't there, you know, yeah, they don't, honestly, they don't know how lucky they are today. I really don't think they do.
Remember what a chap I know had a rant about his 12-year-old son a few years back on an internet forum I'm on. He said he got the mobile phone bill and they pay the boy's contract phone. It's 250 quid for the month.
Beepers.
He went to go ballistic at him because Alter his girlfriend. He said, "Don't worry, Dad, I dumped her so we don't have to buy her a Christmas present."
Wow.
He said when he said that, he just couldn't keep a straight face any longer.
Yeah.
Now if there was a cultivating contract come up on this field, that'd be quite a handy one to do, so that wouldn't take too long. That is very true as well. Looks like someone needs to go and give Septipus an electric shock. Doesn't seem to be working tonight.
Oh, is it broken again, is it?
Yep, no notification in Discord. Not in mine anyway. If it ain't one of those bots, it's the other one, ain't it?
Yep. Yeah, there's always one. Always one playing up.
Been trying to resist the temptation of tagging everyone. Now we've got that set up in there.
Mhm. Oh, I don't care. People leave my Discord because I tagged everyone too much. But my Discord, I don't care.
Yeah. Got a bit warmer air coming out of my PC now.
It's not too cold for you now.
No, it ain't. It's like a force 10 gale around my ankles to start with. They're only on the slow setting at the moment. Might have a play at the weekend and start moving some files about between hard drives.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. I've got enough of them now. I hadn't sort of gone according to what I was planning, due to what he said today.
I got plans.
No, I got a little 220 gig SSD in there for the operating system, which now is just being used for general storage. It's got nothing on it. I've got the 480 tiny one, which was going to be used for video rendering, because lightning fast for that. And then I got the HDD for general storage.
Yeah.
But then they took the Samsung out of the other one, the 1 terabyte SSD, and that's still got everything on it. So I was originally going to take stuff off there and put them on the new ones. what he rang me and discussed with me mid-afternoon doing that, because the little one was so fast. That booted up in a minute. He reckons if I had it on the little M2 SSD it'd be 4 times quicker still.
Blimey.
Which is scary, really.
Yeah, I'm kind of itching to get mine done, but
Yeah.
I'm also, you know, on the verge of, yeah, things are going all right at the minute. So I'll
Yeah.
just, you know, keep things as they are for now, I think.
The things you see on Pretzel. There's some
Well, I know what
really
it is.
weird pictures come up on there.
Oh yes.
I'm going to have to put a couple of them in Discord what keep coming up on there. So people get to see the sort of things we were seeing down this end.
Yeah, there is some weird stuff going on in Pretzel.
Seem to have 2 foxes eating kebabs at the minute. Some description.
Wow.
Which is a little bit on the weird side, to say the least. Yeah. Sounds like it, Jane, if that was running off that thing. Still got to get my head around all the different settings this thing has got yet. Have to read the manual, I think. The motherboard manual's like a Bible. I've already pushed the wrong button once on the case. I could see that happening more than once, pushing the wrong button on there. Next to the power on switch you've got a restart button, which has a sort of circular logo, a bit like fan speed.
Yeah, luckily for me, my buttons on my they're quite a long way apart.
Yeah, the on and the restart are next to each other on mine, and the fan one is the other side of the USB ports on the front. So when I went to alter the fan speed earlier, you know which one I hit.
Yep. Of course.
And think, why have my screen's just gone blank?
Oh dear.
When I ordered this case, I hadn't quite realised how big it was.
Was it quite a bit bigger, is it?
Yeah, it's a full tower. It's about 2 foot long and 2 foot tall.
That's about the same size as mine.
Yeah, the hole under my desk isn't big enough for it. So it's currently sitting on a lump of board on top of the carpet. Beside the desk.
Measure twice, cut once.
Yes. Had to find something big enough to get that graphics card in sensibly.
Yeah.
The problem was I also want the DVD drive.
The thing is, the stupid thing is, mine is a full PC tower, and I struggled with the 1060. It goes in fine, but where my Wi-Fi connection is, it's right underneath that.
Right.
So when this goes in, I'm going to see if they can move that Wi-Fi connection away from there, because it's just way too close.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem even with the old case, because the Wi-Fi antenna and everything's built into the lid of it, right at the top out of the way.
Taken it off because I don't use the Wi-Fi.
And on this new motherboard, it's built into the motherboard.
Yeah, I don't actually know about my new motherboard actually.
Cost me a little bit more because I wanted one with Wi-Fi on it. So I shall have to get the old one dusted and put onto Gumtree over the weekend.
Yeah.
I was shocked when he told me how much he thought I was worth. So I want the DVD drive, and that's hard to find the case what you can get one in now.
Yeah, mine's got one. But actually, I bought a laptop for my other half, and the DVD drive has never worked in it.
No?
Which is weird. And by the time we'd realised that it didn't work, it was already out of warranty.
Ah.
That's how much we don't use a disk drive.
The DVD drive on my laptop is used quite a bit.
Yeah, not ACRs, is it?
Because I use it to play safety DVDs for work on courses.
I think the only time I've used my disk drive is to play FS15 because I had that on disk.
Yeah, same while you're gone, I've got 19 on disk. I've also got the Giants download. The Giants download would never work properly on the old PC. If I tried to boot it up, that'd always say insert disk despite being directly linked to the download version. I never could work that out.
No, that's a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah, the shortcut was linked to the download version. It worked perfectly when I put it onto that little SSD drive, the tiny one. The minute that stopped working, and I linked it back to the download version on the SSD, I had to put the disk in again. I haven't got the disk in tonight, and it's booted up perfectly off the SSD. Luckily it did, because he forgot to put the power lead onto the disk drive. If you'd just seen me while you were streaming, jabbing at the button on the front of the PC case, try to work out why the disk drive wouldn't pop out.
Oh dear.
And then when I took the fan cover off the top, I could see the power lead lying in there. I thought it should work, it's a brand new one. So it'll be interesting to see what it does when they try and render a video with this one. It's had a few tweaks to it. I don't understand what he meant by bench tests and scores, because that's like a foreign language to me. So he did test both of these. I don't understand what the numbers mean.
No. I know what a bench test is, but that's about as much as I know.
He said this one hit 21,000, whatever that means.
Meh. Probably
Yeah.
good.
That's what I thought. It sounded good. I'm guessing high number is good.
Yeah, I think that's probably about right.
Could do with that sort of number in my bank account, really.
Be nice.
Without a minus in front of it. So there's the zeros after the numbers instead of before.
Yeah, easy. Now you're just talking silly stuff now.
Yeah, I know. Taxman emptied mine.
Oh dear. I don't need no help, that's for sure.
Hey JKD, how are we doing?
Well, Mr. JKD Gamer is in the house.
Thought we might as well keep going round and round in circles on here. Are you planning on going again?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of something at the minute. So I'd probably. I'm good, JKD. I'm good, dude. Yourself?
I'm good, thanks. Notice you get asked how you are first, GD.
Loved by all, dude.
I know. I feel thoroughly hurt. I'm hoping this will fit in 2 trialers. Still not going to use that dolly one they've given us though. I'm allergic to them.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you.
Be like you try reverse that one this afternoon.
I don't know, it's just ridiculous. But how many trailers do you want to connect together all in one thing? It's like, there was about, it must have been 12. No, that's not exaggeration.
I won't go that far, JKD. No one loves me.
Not even himself.
Exactly. You'll see what I do to myself. I did like the way you were sort of looking for the tricky parking manoeuvre without actually realising what trailer you had on.
Well, yeah. If you're going to do it, you've got to do it. You've got to go out and start, haven't you?
I bet you were grateful when you saw what trailer was on that you hadn't found that one to take.
Oh, I'd have abandoned it. I'd have F7 that without a doubt.
I might be Farmer Jane. I think GD said he might not be tomorrow.
Yeah, I might not be streaming tomorrow.
Guessing there's some rolls of wallpaper with your name on.
Possibly, depending if I can get away. I might be able to get out of it.
So I don't think VF is streaming tomorrow night, is he?
No, he's going Saturday, isn't
Is he?
No,
Yeah.
tonight.
He's got internet problems, so he's not going tonight now.
Well, he said he's definitely not available Friday, didn't
Yeah. Last I saw on his Discord was he got internet problems, so wasn't going to be streaming tonight now.
he? Ah, interesting.
And he's going to try and fit an extra one in next week.
Okay.
I don't think he's mentioned Saturday unless it's since I last looked.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing now. You see, now I stream so many games now. It doesn't matter
Now,
when I stream and when I don't.
but we do need to do something else this weekend as well, don't we?
Yes.
Which means I probably need to get on there at some point. Just sort things out.
Yeah, you definitely do. I don't.
No, you don't, I do.
I've made my intentions perfectly clear.
Yeah. Whilst we're sitting on each other's laps on there.
That was highly amusing. Yes.
Yeah. I've never come across that before.
I was literally, I was almost wetting myself laughing.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Oh dear.
Of all the
And
glitches I think we've had on games.
yeah. And no one's going to get to see that. It's
No.
amazing. It's a shame.
That is a shame because that would have made quite a good video.
Yeah.
When things go wrong, when experts are trying to record things.
Yep.
So keep going till we're full. Thanks for the sub, Jimmy. Much appreciated. Gotta do something about that because I can't see what comes up to start with. So I tab out the game and look. At least I've got no danger of getting the wrong sell point on here. With only one available. Were you two in here when Nathan said that Metagrow for PC is in testing?
No.
Yeah, he said, I think you're both out at that point. It has gone into testing again.
Ooh.
So, cross fingers, toes, whatever.
Mhm.
And we might have a released version of Metagrow very soon. Unless they find something wrong with it again.
Yeah.
So I think there's a large amount of people waiting for it. This trial's about the same size as our one, so it wouldn't make no difference using that. Last I heard about Peterville, he was thinking of releasing via Facebook, wasn't he, for PC?
Yeah, I think that's the last we heard. But I don't know.
Other than that, that's all we can probably tell you on that one, I'm afraid.
I think so many things are all kind of said in the heat at the moment, and you know, you never know what to believe, really, do you? So you just kind of wait until it's out, and then
yeah, that's all you can do.
and there'll be no more questions then, will there?
I'm not sure if it's in for testing again or what the situation is with it. I think that was in VF's last stream, wasn't it? Someone said that.
I think
Who's
so.
in the know?
I think so.
Another one people are waiting for.
Yep.
They failed at Farmer Jane. Failed testing. I think from memory, there's lots of texture and shader issues, wasn't it, on Peterville? First time round.
Oh, I honestly don't know.
I think that's what MJ said somewhere. I think Nathan has a better idea as to why it failed, if he's still lurking. Giants are fairly strict on what they're allowing, it seems, this time round. I think it's the best way to put it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are getting the ump with Giants, I think.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will just revert to Facebook and stuff and just release it that way.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Which unfortunately is going to be a big loss to the console players.
Yeah, yeah.
If the Giants are being strict, they're not going to help the console side of things out.
No,
in that
I think
respect.
that's the thing, isn't it? You know, I mean, it's inevitably going to be the console people that miss out on everything, but it's the console where Giants make their money.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of swings and roundabouts. You think they'd be trying to. I mean, it's difficult to keep everyone happy.
Yeah, it is. You never will.
Nope.
Evening 1174, how are we doing? Still hopping around on crutches, I presume? This song's called Secret Sauce.
Secret what?
Secret Sauce.
Okay.
Where do they think these names up? There's no telling how long Oakfield will be. I know it's in for testing, but if it's like the other maps currently, it's going to go backwards and forwards 3 or 4 times. I think it'd be the best way to put it.
I'd do both.
Yeah.
I think if that was me, I'd start on Knuston.
Close.
What, PD?
No, don't make him say it again.
I'd start on this map that Gav's playing right now. But if you're gonna, and then when Oakfield comes out, you just play 2 different maps and have 2 completely different styles of game.
Yeah.
I think the 2 maps can be so far apart that I think you can probably do that.
Yeah, for starters, this map has got no ability to have placeables on there.
Exactly.
Of any
so
description, unless you use the fixed
with
bits.
With Oakfield, that's completely set up for animals.
Yeah.
Completely.
If you put placeables on this map, it won't load, as I found out, which was weird last night. I had a set of placeable gates which had been on here for 2 weeks, and suddenly the game decided it wouldn't load with them on this map. Still scratched my head about that one. Yeah, Malwell Man is a good map to play on. Enjoying doing my series on there still. Of course, we can't rate Meadowgrove high enough when it comes out, can we?
Nope.
That's a very good map to play on once
And
that
was
drops.
that was a map I found extremely hard, not impossible, extremely hard to break. So.
Well, to be fair, how you broke it, no one else is actually going to try and do, are they? Probably.
No, that's a fair comment.
If you want to break any map, try and move the items XML from one to another.
Yeah, do that.
And watch what happens.
Oh, don't. That's funny.
Your machinery will be completely unrecoverable.
The weird thing was, when I did that, I instantly went into the game and tabbed into a harvester that was just falling through nothing. And then all of a sudden, I just reappeared back on the map
Yeah.
with no harvester. So, but if it hadn't have been for the player camera, I wouldn't have even known where they were.
No. Almeida Grove is very, very good, Jimmy. I came into it fairly late on, didn't I, for doing any testing on there.
Yeah.
Most of it had been sorted by then. But GD, who's in chat with me, was one of the ones testing it from the beginning, trying to break it. And if he can't break it, no one can. I think that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I haven't managed to break it either, which is also pretty amazing.
You normally get a good arrangement with Oxy's maps though.
Yeah. You might get some big fields on there, but you've also got some smaller ones as well.
I mean, look at Oakfield. What was it? Field 42? I
Yeah.
think that's the biggest field. I mean, I did a live stream on that, 2 harvesters and 2 carting, and that still took me quite as bad. It was a good 2.5 hour live stream, I think.
I never did finish bale on that in my 17 game on there. I know I'd done 3 times around the headland, I think, and a couple of times up and down the field, and got about 200 bales.
Yeah, definitely a rather large
Yeah,
field.
that's why it's going to be going on my MP when it drops. So that's pretty well set up for that, and
Yeah.
we still have something else to do on my MP server when we find time,
Yeah.
involving green tractors.
Yeah.
So actually, I think the subscription expires on the 17 one on Monday. What we've been doing the 17 multiplayer on.
Yeah, I'm thinking of cancelling my Nitrado one.
Yeah, I'm thinking of letting the 17 server go and just having the one. No.
I might see what other servers Nitrado do.
A lot.
Well, because if they do Minecraft, I might just swap my game around.
Yes, they do. From memory.
And I might just do that then.
There's a massive list of games on there.
Thing is, I used my first server I had with 17. I got through ClanForge, I think, and I got a free TeamSpeak with that.
Right.
That was the cheapest server I could find. I think I paid about £8.50, and that was a 10-slot server and a 20-slot TeamSpeak. And I never had any problem with it
No?
at all. But they don't do, they haven't done FS19.
Ah.
That's why I went with Nitrado in the end. So, but I think ClanForge do Minecraft servers, so I might go back to them.
Yeah. Air Island is a... ain't a bad map, 1174, but I'd rather wait until the fixed version comes out.
Yeah, there is quite a bit need fixing on that.
It's got some really nice features on there, it just needs a little bit of fine tuning here and there.
Yeah.
I'm sort of a bit picky on some things, I'm afraid. And I couldn't unsee some of the things I saw on there which I haven't got OCD, but that's likely to trigger it, should I say.
I think that's... Air Island is a type of map that if you just want to go and play a nice map, that's Air Island.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
a nice map and you can go and play it.
Very, that's definite, that bit.
But if you want to do videos or streams or anything on it, that you can't really do it that well, in my opinion.
No.
It's a very good map as a playable map.
Yes.
For standard players.
Yeah, definitely. It is a playable map for single player or multiplayer with a group of you.
Yeah.
But it'd be very hard to do a series on at the moment.
Yeah. It's a fantastic multiplayer map.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no two ways about that.
I mean, we spent a long while on there that night that dropped, didn't we? Looking around.
Yeah.
And all of us said it is a nice map, but just needs a few bits of fine tuning, which the boys are working on.
Yeah, it just needs tweaking.
Yeah.
In certain areas, so you know that'll come good eventually.
Definitely. They're listening to what people are saying and doing the changes for the next version, but they're waiting until all the faults are picked up, aren't they?
Yeah, apparently.
Before they release it, which is fair comment. If you've got a life as well, you can't keep going backwards and forwards all the time making little changes.
I mean, that's the thing, you know, I mean, you're going to have faults with a map that's that big.
Yeah. The other thing is, if they have to make a lot of changes more than once and you need a new save game, that's going to upset players anyway. So they're better to do one big one in case it does cause any issues.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, from what I could see of that map, you're going to need a new save game.
Yeah.
I think that's inevitable, I think.
Which makes it hard for someone like ourselves, because if we get a good series going on there and the new update does need a new save, it completely throws everything out the window, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, some of the issues I found on there, if they are fixed, there are some issues I found that you could probably skate over and people probably wouldn't even notice.
No.
But it is going to require deleting grass or something along those lines, you know. So I think it's
And
going to.
one issue in particular caused us a good laugh, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
The
yeah,
automatic gates.
Yeah. Yeah, they. Yeah, something needs to be done about that.
I don't know if you found them 1174.
It's down by where the little Massey on the side of the road with the dude sitting on the front wheel. Every time the traffic drives past, the gates open. But like I said, that map is so big, you could play that for days and not come across any problem.
Yeah, that's it. Depends where you decide to base yourself on there.
Yep.
But obviously when us guys look for a map to do a series on, we have a good look around it and see what we can find first as to how it would work with storylines, that sort of thing, and if we find too much we have to think, well hang on, we'd better wait a little while.
Yeah. Air Island it's fantastic for all the Irish
Yeah.
fans. That's what that map's all about.
If you saw the amount of maps myself, Dal and GD have looked over, night times in TeamSpeak, and seen what we've found, even you'd be shocked, I think, at the state of some of them we've gone to use.
That's exactly it, 1174, and it's not a problem for most people.
No.
But if you think about it logically, if you're doing a video series on that map, for instance, that sort of thing can't happen. And they're the little things that, like I said, like a lot of people, it's not a problem to a lot of people, but it can be a problem to a majority of people.
It sort of gets a bit far-fetched if you say, well, those poltergeists are up those gates and shut them again when we try to get the cows down.
Yeah.
I'm only allowed poltergeists in my live streaming series.
Yes, and they're only allowed to flick trailers across the map.
Yeah. Which was interesting.
Hilariously so.
Well, I think we might have finished. Should just fit in the trailer. So I would have fitted in the two trailers, but that meant using a dolly, so no. So we'll go and tip this and claim our prize. If you thought that was funny, Farmer Jane, there's something what happened the other night which you'll never see, which is even more funny, involving a group of us.
Yeah.
You've got to think of 4 players on the MP server all sitting on each other's laps in a tractor cab due to a mod conflict. It's just the 4 of us, weren't there, ended up in one tractor?
Yep.
Well, not just the one tractor.
No.
It had to be that tractor, didn't it?
Yeah, it had to tap and I got stuck in a Voltra.
We all got stuck in a Voltra.
That's karma.
That weren't what I said at the time.
No, it wasn't. Wasn't what anyone said at the time.
Oh dear. I think the freakiest thing for me was me sitting in a vehicle and that vehicle being driven by another person.
Yeah, but whilst you were sitting in the vehicle, I stood in the farmyard watching you stand on top of a fence post in front of me. That was the funny bit. Well, Meadowgrove went back into testing for PC today, 1174.
Yeah, I stood on the fence about Peterville.
Yeah, Peterville we have no idea about.
Everything's all up in the air at the minute.
Yeah. But Meadowgrove for PC definitely went into testing today. That came from Nathan at the start of the stream.
Yep. And he should know.
Yeah, if anyone knows, he should know. Watch there be a conflict with the contract, so it can't be finished or something. Just about summed my luck other times.
That'd be a nice way to end the stream.
It would, because I could then end the stream and go non-PG afterwards.
Yeah, well, don't forget, I'll be streaming.
Yeah, you'll have a couple of minutes for me to vent in the meantime.
Yeah.
Oh no,
you,
we've got money. We have money.
Mind you, that'd be late enough for me not to worry anyway.
Yeah. 7 grand extra, or 7,226 from sold crop.
Gotta be honest, the person I've named in my live stream is not exactly PG.
True. Neither's their offspring.
That, I think you'll find that was Farmer Jane's fault.
I believe it was. It's at 1174. So Peterville's in testing now too. Interesting.
Ooh. Okay, that's not what we heard a couple of days ago.
No.
Cool. Like I said, so many things are said in the heat of the moment, I think.
Yeah.
But all we can do is speculate. Can't do anything else. You know, we hear one thing and that's it.
Yeah. Right, so that's where we'll leave it for tonight. I believe you'll be going live in a few minutes.
I will.
So I shall just mute you guys for a couple of minutes there.
Okey-dokey.
Sound muted. Microphone muted.
And I shall probably be back again tomorrow night at a similar time. Because I believe VF is not going live tomorrow night because he's otherwise engaged. Ah, okay, 1174. That's interesting. So, for now, we'll look forward to seeing if either of those maps appears tomorrow. In which case, it could be interesting tomorrow night. But for now, that's where we're going to leave this stream. So I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this stream, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye for now.